all of these things put together. And when we did this, it took our churn from 11% to 6% monthly. Now, let me walk you through the final thing to explain why this is worth it. So we're going to talk about retention. Why does this matter? All right, so let me give you a very simple example. Let's say you sell something that's $100 a month. Okay, great. Awesome, Alex, $100 a month. Now, let's say your churn, as in the percentage of people who leave every month, is 10%. So you've got 100 customers, a month later you've got 90, so 10% churn. Now, my lifetime value per customer is $1,000. That means they stay on average 10 months. This is V1. This is pre everything I'm about to show you. Now, if all we do, if you follow everything that I show you in this video, is you get that 10%. Let's say, what do we want to get it to? Survey says, give me a number. What do we want the churn to become? 6%. All right, that'll be tough for math. Let's go 5%. So we get churn from 10% to 5%. Doesn't seem like a big difference. We go from 10 to 5, right? We decrease it by 5%. Big whoop, right? Well, let me show you how big of a whoop it is. Calm down, Jason. All right, that means that my new lifetime value per customer is $2,000. And while everyone else in your industry is obsessing about how do I get more customers, how do I get more customers, if you can double how much your customers are worth, you more than double, well, one, you double your revenue, but secondly, you'll more than double your profit because you don't have to pay the additional cost of acquisition every time to make that extra revenue. And so all the savings drop straight to your bottom line. So the incremental margin on this is huge. And guess what other jackpot bonus you get? If everyone else can only spend, let's say if they're doing 3 to 1, $300 to get a customer, guess what you can spend? $600 to get a customer. That's if you're keeping 3 to 1, which I recommend. All right, so you can get whatever, $650. You get the point. All right, per customer. So here's the crazy thing: is that if you can only spend $300, you might cap out at, let's say, $1,000 a day in ad spend. But if you can spend $650, you might cap out at $100,000 a day in ad spend. So getting a double on LTV, I'll give you an example for one of our businesses. One of our companies, we 1.9x LTV. Actually, really similar to this. It was 2,000 to start, and we took it to 3,800. And we did this through a massive list that I'm going to show you in a second. But by going from 2,000 to 3,800, that's an 8. We went from $2 million per month in the business to $2 million per week. That's why this matters. So let's dive in. So we talked about what retention is. We talked about why it matters. You can massively make way more money by just changing the things you do inside the business. Also, you'll be a better business overall. But the third one was how to actually change it. So I'm going to give you a bonus number 4, which is, okay, Alex, I haven't done any of these things. Which should I start with? If I was going to give you an order to order these things, and I was just a nefarious motherfucker, which I am, I did these not in reverse order.